All right. Good morning, TGIW. Happy Hump Day. Got a lighter class today, no big deal. I'm excited to get out of work on. I do have to adjust the schedule a little bit. Just to give you guys a heads up, I'll be doing 5 classes on 13 hours. Did it Monday, doing it today. So I won't be partaking in every single exercise with you. I was very sore after Monday after the 45 minutes of consecutive work, that timed workout we did. I did that 5 times. Woo, felt good. And then yesterday, the noon class, I did the hip day, which I might... so you guys got the email on that one. So the Thursday morning people will do it. Anyhow, it was a hip and work day. Today is supposed to be our, might sound familiar, 105 right one-arm rows. We'll have legs and abs with it. We'll eventually have our 105 left one-arm rows. We'll eventually have some legs and abs with it. We'll have a finisher of pulling and pushing and all those wonderful things and blah, 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 blah. So, you know the deal. Today is a work day. Let's get to work. Okay? Good morning, TGIW. We've got our movement warm-ups that we have done. We'll have a 10 stationary reverse lunge. You'll have a 10 stiff-legged deadlift. You have your stationary forward lunge. And if you don't lunge right, you'll start with your 10 wide squats, blah, 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 blah. Good morning, Leon. So we have our movement warm-up. We have 2 rounds of it, so it's 140 total movements to warm up with. If you don't do stationary reverse lunges, please do wide squats. 10 total. And then we're going to slow it down. Maybe you've already warmed up. Maybe you haven't. Take your time, move the body, loosen up the joints, lengthen those muscles. And 3, 2, 1, and breathe. We'll have your alternating stiff-legged deadlifts, balancing, stretching, breathing, and squeezing. It's technically not a stretching exercise, however, rhythmically I want that in your head of balance, stretch, breathe, and squeeze. 10 total of these. I got some great feedback on yesterday. Most of you guys did John's workout at 9 a.m. yesterday. He'll be here tomorrow. Got some great feedback. Remember, he's a lot of mobility and balance and different dynamic movements. And breathe. You'll have your stationary forward lunge. Step and load. If you don't do stationary forward lunges, you can do narrow squats. And again, I say this respectfully. We all love John. He's a smidge chatty at the gym. However, he's really good. He's really knowledgeable. I think if we can confine and harness that energy and knowledge, he's probably pretty dang good online. Nice. 2 more. 1 more. And breathe. You're going to have your lateral lunge, but you can also think sliding squats. Step and load. It's not about step and stretch. I want you to think about that stepping leg. So you could call it a single leg lateral squat. However, the motion like a lunge is that step, the hips, the booty on your lateral lunge. We're going to do all these again soon. 2, roughly. 1, and breathe. We're going to be on the ground for a second. We have our 10 scissors, our 10 runners, our 10 swimmers. Slowly, ready, set, go. Big and slow. Breathe, breathe, breathe. I know you guys are all missing the decline board abs now. You've been out of the gym for a little while. Those decline board sit-ups and reverse crunches. And the jackknives, oh, I know you're missing them. 2 more. 1 more. And breathe. You're on your runners. Runners is elbows to knees. slow, and big. All of the exercises we have done are great for mobility, which is a joint thing. Muscle strength and flexibility, which is a muscle thing, right? All these get that body ready to go. 2 and 1. You're either on your hands and knees or you're laying on your stomach for your swimmers. 10 total swimmers, either on your hands and knees or laying on your stomach. When this is done, we're going to repeat all of those things so we're nice and warm and loose and ready. 2 more. 1 more. Again, give or take. We might have a different number. And breathe. If you want to have weight, awesome. If you don't want to have weight, that's fine. If you're ready to go with some weights, please do. If you're going to hold weights, hold them up together or down together. You've got your 10 total stationary reverse lunges for the last time today. If you don't do stationary reverse lunges, you can do wide squats. 10 total reps. Big and slow. If you're holding weights, awesome. Nice. 3-ish more, keep going. 2-ish, 1-ish, and breathe. You'll have your stiff-legged deadlifts, alternating, balancing. Thank you, good morning, baby. Stretching, squeezing, breathing. Nice. Again, if you're holding weights, kudos, you are warm and ready. Nice. 2-ish more, 1-ish more, and breathe. You'll have your stationary forward lunges. If you don't do stationary forward lunges, you have your narrow squats. Again, take your time. You do get more hamstrings and glutes on your stationary reverse, and you get more quads and glutes on your stationary forward. You guys have heard the educational pieces before. One is pulling and one is pushing. Nice. 3 more. 2 more, give or take. 1 more. When that's ready and done, you got your lateral lunge. Step and load. Step and load. Don't think about stretching the non-moving leg. That's going to happen naturally. I want you to step and load the stepping leg. You could call them lateral squats if you want to, but they are technically a lateral lunge. In 3, 2, again, take your time. 1, and breathe. Last time on your scissors, runners, and swimmers. You won't do them again today. Breathe. Ready, set, go. Your 10 slow scissors, your 10 slow runners, and your 10 slow swimmers. Keep it going, please. Again, today is a primarily back pulling day. We have a trap circuit, right side, left side. We have a lat finisher. Oh, probably 2, 1. Take your time. You'll be on your 10 slow runners. Runners is elbows to knees. Slow on the runners. We'll have a little bit of legs. We got a little bit of abs. I wouldn't say today's the hardest day by any means. Monday was probably definitely the hardest day. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Take your time. You're on your hands and knees or laying on your stomach for your swimmers. 10 slow swimmers. And if you get done quickly, I want you to get as much weight as you can around you. We're going to do 1 arm rows, so it's great if you have a heavy weight. But if you can and need to hold 2 light weights, the hardest thing would be holding the 2 light weights versus the 1 heavy weight. 3-ish, 2-ish, 1-ish, and breathe. I'm going to talk to you about the rows. We have done 1 arm rows before. You could be supported, right? You could hold something. You could be on a bench. You could be against the couch. Don't hold your refrigerator, it's too tempting. Okay? There's your joke for the day. but it's a one-arm row. You could do it without anything, right? You could be in a staggered lunge position. The most core activating row would be a stiff-legged deadlift bent row position, and you're only going to do the right side. So throughout the circuit, I wouldn't mind if you dabbled on what position you're in, because once you're in the position, it's a one-arm row and it's a one-arm back row. I know I'm talking a lot. Either support yourself against something or get low and use your own core to support yourself. We have 105 right rows coming your way. The combos, I'll get to when you get there. We're going to repeat them throughout the day. And again, round 1 will be a body weight for the legs. Round 2, if you have a little bit of weight, hold a little bit of weight. Round 3 is a little bit more. You'll do it again later on. Blah, 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 blah. Here we go. When you're ready, right side row. I'm going to be unsupported. I'm going to use my own body. You've done these. Get low, stay low, and row. 30 right rows. Yikes. We're going to do 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, which I hope sounds familiar. Ready, set, go. 30 right rows. Big and slow. You will do plenty of reps. We have done the 30 down by 5 before. You're either on a bench supported, you're either holding something supported, you're either lunged position using your own body for support, or you're in a bent row, stiff-legged deadlift position on a right side row. That would be the most core used on a right side row. Nice, keep breathing. This is supposed to be heavy and tough from the get-go. And it's okay if you don't have heavy weights. The kicker is if you have light weights, you're gonna go too fast. So slow it down. Your traps love motion and activation. So if you go real quickly, you're just getting your arms and shoulders. I'm gonna say we're hovering around 15-ish, 15, 16, 17. Take your time, right side row. If you started heavy, awesome. About 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, roughly, give or take, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. If you're not done yet, that's fine, you're probably close. Narrow, wide squats. What? That's an oxymoron, right? Narrow, wide squats. Narrow for 1, get wide for 2. But I do want to see the 2 motions, right? Here we go, we have 20 total reps. Body weight this round, we'll do heavier later on, 20 total. Narrow, squat, slow, step, squat, slow. Narrow squat, there's 3 and 4, 5 and 6. I know I'm going to talk a lot. If you want to advance it, get that leg up and get that leg up. We have done walking squats in the gym where I have you getting that leg up. There's your hip mobility. Keep going. You have 20 total reps. I'm going to say you're around 12, 13, give or take, 14. Again, it's a narrow squat, wide squat. Take your time. In 3, roughly, 2, 1, and relax. The next time you do it, you're going to hold some weights. The third time you do it, you're going to hold heavier weights. You're going to do them again later on. Here we go. Ready? 25 rows. Ready, set, go. Shoulder blades. And breathe. Shoulder blades. And breathe. Shoulder blades. And breathe. Right side, 25 reps. Play around with your body position. And I'm talking about the overall body position. It's okay to mix it up on that body position, because once you're in position, it's a 1-arm back row. We're doing 25 reps. The first 2 rounds are 55 of your 105 reps, which we have done before. You'll have more than half of your reps done in the first 2 rounds. Let's say you've got about 8, 7, roughly, 6, 5, give or take, 4, 3, 2, and 1. When you're ready, you're on the ground. You'll do this ab combo again. 10 sit-ups, 10 toe touches, and 10 reverse crunches. That's 30 total reps. You're gonna do it again on round 4 and on round 6. Here we go. 10 sit-ups. Take your time. After 10 sit-ups, you'll have your 10 toe touches, and then your 10 reverse crunches. And breathe. And think Wednesday morning, we finally are seeing that nice little weather shift. Couple 60-degree sunny days. Feels good to have the doors open. Nice. About 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Legs up on your toe touches. Breathe. I'm not looking for fast reps. Looking for slow, steady, and as big as you can get reps. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. It's okay if we have a different number. Reverse crunches. Your legs are gonna move on your reverse crunches. Your legs are not supposed to work. Your abs are supposed to work on your reverse crunches. And 5, roughly, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your time. Think about the honeydew list, right? You guys are gonna send all your honeydews out there for the yard work. Mama D's probably washing her deck right about now. It's an annual occurrence. I'm right. Alrighty, 20 right rows. You've done 30, you've done 25. Here comes your 20. Right side row. Ready, set, go. Shoulder blades, not arms. Arms are part of the equation, but I want shoulder blades to cause as much of that motion. 20 right rows. It doesn't necessarily matter what body position you're in. However, if you are going to be in the bent row, stiff-legged deadlift position, you better really engage that core. You've got your 20 right rows. Breathe. You probably have about 8 more. 7, 6, 5, roughly, give or take, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. It's okay if you're not done yet. You got your narrow, wide squats again. I would like it if you held some weight. More weight than what you had, or all good. There is a third round that will have more weight too. Here we go, 20 reps. Narrow squat, wide squat. Separate the motion. Narrow squat, wide squat. Remember that advancement. Driving that leg up and over, right? Pretend you're stepping over a log, right? Or the doggy doo-doos, right? You're stepping over something, would be advancing the motion. 20 total reps, 10 of each motions. Hopefully you have some weight in your hands. Let's see, you've got about 6, give or take, 5, 4. Remember, leg length is a factor. I have one of my taller clients on here, and I have one of my shorter clients on here. 2 and 1. Alrighty, you're gonna breathe. If you're not done yet, that's fine. You're on your 15 right rows. You're then gonna be on the ground for abs. I didn't say go faster. Those are your next things. Here we go. 15 right rows, and you're gonna be on the ground for your same abs. I'm in an unsupported, but kind of supported lunge position, right? You have your supported on a bench or couch. You've got your get low, stay low, bent row position, right? And you're thinking about your right side back muscles. 5, 4, you're only doing 15 total reps. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. You've got your 10 sit-ups again, your 10 toe touches again, and your 10 reverse crunches again. Ready, set, go, and breathe. We have 3 rounds of these abs. I'll give you a choice on the next circuit to either repeat what we're doing or we can make a small change, you'll see. So today is fairly static, if you will. The other day was very dynamic with the 30 exercises. 2 more, roughly. 1 more, it's okay if I have a different number. When you get done, you'll be on your toe touches and breathe and work. Wednesday. Nice. And 4, 3, 2, 1. It's okay if we have different numbers. Reverse crunches. Your legs are moving. Your abs are working. You lengthen your muscle and you contract your muscle. It's not just moving your legs in the air. Abs. And breathe. Abs. And breathe in 3-ish. 2-ish. 1 more-ish. Nice. Cruising. Pace is good. I didn't say we're going fast. When you are ready, it's right side row 10. We'll do our narrow wide squats again. Possibly your last time. That'll be up to you. 10 right side rows. Ready, set, and go. 10 right rows. Breathe. Maybe you've gone heavier, maybe you haven't. Maybe you've challenged your body position. Maybe you haven't, but I want your right side good back muscles for your 3-ish, 2-ish. Take your time. 1, it was only 10 total reps. Here's your narrow wide squat again. I hope you have as much weight as you can hold. You'll potentially do the weight progression again later on. Here we go. Narrow wide squat. Ready, set, go. Step, squat, step, squat. Narrow, squat, toe wide, squat. Advancing it, leg up and over. It's not a bad thing you don't. Leg length is a factor. Desire is another factor. Wednesday is a factor if you're sore like I am. Oh my goodness. You're doing 20 total reps. Let's say you've got about 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. You know I'm not looking for sympathy and I'm saying I'm sore. I'm just acknowledging the real life soreness. No sympathy, no pain. You got your 5 right rows, then you have the same abs for the last time. Ready, set, go. Right side row, and breathe. It's only 5, so I've got 2 more, and 1 more, and breathe. Nice. See how much fun that was? 105 right rows are done. But no, you're not done yet. Same abs, 10 sit-ups, 10 toe touches, 10 reverse crunches. You won't do those again today. Ready, set, go. When you get done with these 30 total abs, there is no rush. We'll loiter for just a second. We're going to start our left side circuit. So there's nothing between your circuits today. We have the warm-up loops. We have a right side circuit, left side circuit, finishing exercise, and then we have a little 5-minute stretch. Yes, you heard me say stretch. I'm going to try to do that once a week. I've had lots of good feedback on it. 1 more. We don't do it very much, and I apologize. You've got your toe touches. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Shorten those abs. In 3, 2, 1. Reverse crunches. Legs are moving, abs are moving them. Trust the motion. Nice. 3-ish, 2-ish, 1, and breathe. I'll give you about 30 seconds. Grab that sip of water, acclimatize, refocus. We just have the left side circuit coming up. The leg combo can either be the same. You can do the weight progression again. You can do a weight degression. I'm going to talk to you about that more in a second. We can even change it, so I'm going to show you everything, right? We'll have a different ab core combo when you get to it as well. So when you're ready, you have your left side row. That's the mirror image of it. As you're doing your first 30 reps, I'll talk to you about the small leg changes. When you're ready, left side row, either holding something with your right, or you're on your bench, or you're kind of supported on the lunge, or you're unsupported on the row. Ready, set, and go. 30 left rows. Take your time. Big, deep breath. Maybe it's heavy, maybe it's light, but I want slow and big. Slow and big on your 30 rows. Probably hovering around 10, 11, 12, so you're 15 plus to go. When you get to your legs, I'm going to leave it up to you. You can either do a weight degression, start heavy and go down, the opposite. You can do the weight progression, just like we did, body weight, light, heavy. And or I'm going to show you the squat stiff-legged combo versus the narrow wide combo. Same idea. Let's say you have about 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. So I'm going to show you the small change exercise, or you can do your narrow wide squat, either weights up or weights down. But here's your other choice. You can do a squat, 1, stretch, 2, right? Squat, stiff-legged deadlift. So you can do either one. You've got 20 total movements. I'm going to do that second one. When you're ready, 20 total movements, either narrow wide or squat stiff-legged. Ready, set, go. Breathe. It's 20 total. It's 10 of each. There is no rush. Both exercises or choices are good. If you want to maximize that narrow wide combo and weights, awesome. I know most of you probably chose this because I'm currently doing it, and it feels pretty good. But as the circuit progresses, don't be worried about going back to the narrow wide. Let's say you have 4 total movements left, give or take. 3 total movements, right, give or take. 2, there is no rush. 1, potentially you're all done with that round. If you're not, that's okay. You have your 25 left rows. Then I'm going to show you a different ab core combo. Ready? 25 left rows. Breathe and go. 25 left rows. Balance, coordination, motion, activation, right? All of those things, right? You're working, you're breathing. I definitely want your good middle back, not arms and shoulders and lower back. And breathe, and breathe. 25 rows, then we're on the ground for a different combo. Woo, you guys are working. I love it. Got my Wednesday crew in the house, literally in the house. Let's say you've got about 7, give or take, 6, 5, roughly. It's okay if we're off. 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. When you are ready, you're on the ground. It's okay if you're just finishing up. You're going to be on the ground. We're going to have 10 V-ups. Yucky. If you really have to do sit-up scissors, please do. 10 V-ups, 10 hip bridges, and 10 Supermans. So we've changed it a little bit. Ready, set, go. 10 V-ups, unless you really need to do sit-up scissors. And breathe on your 10 V-ups. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Hip bridges. Your feet can be on the ground. We can have the stability ball. Put your feet up on a stability ball if you have one. If you have your bench or risers, if you're next to your car, you can put your feet on your tires. An elevated position can turn on more motion, muscles because there might be more motion. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. You're on your stomach for Supermans. Supermans. Everything up on your Supermans. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take your time. We're on the home stretch, kinda. I didn't say we're done. Left side 20 rows, and then you'll do either the same leg combo, more or less weights, or you can adjust between the two exercises. Left 20, ready, set, go. Breathe and pull. Think back muscles, not arm muscles. You and I have done this combo before. You know I like the rep degressions, so you might have a weight progression, right? Simple combo, 2 set circuits, but it's mentally complex with the changes. And you're pulling, you're only doing 20 total reps, so you hopefully have about 8, give or take. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe. Again, you can do the narrow squat, wide squat combo, 20 total movements, or you can do the squat, stiff-legged combo, 20 total movements. Ready, set, go. Mix them up if you want. Play with the motion as you need to. In this circuit, you do have the hip bridge Superman. So you have plenty of hamstrings and glutes. So if you feel it, right, I don't want your lower back. You definitely want your hamstrings and butt. So if we need to do the narrow squat, wide squat combo, please do, right? Both are good for you. 20 total movements. Nice. Say you're having around 12, 13, so let's go 6 more, roughly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. When you are ready, you're going to be on your 15 left rows. Okay, 15 left rows. Okay, come on, back. Okay, hold here. Ready? 15 left rows. Ready, set, go, and pull. 15 left rows. Yes, what's up?
Could you get the battle movie?
What was that?
The battle movie.
The battle, not right now. Okay, I'll meet you in there. I'm training right now, okay? I'll meet you in there. Come on. These little munchkins have been putting up a lot with me. 15 left rows. Let's say you have 4-ish more, 3-ish more, 2 roughly, 1, breathe. When you're ready, you have that same V up. You got your hip bridge and your Supermans. Here we go. 10 V ups. If you really need to, you can do sit-up scissors. 10 V-ups. If you need to do sit-up scissors, you can. You've got 10 on your hip bridge and 10 on your Supermans. And 3-ish, roughly, 2, 1. Again, give or take your time, breathe. Hip bridges. If your feet are elevated, awesome. They don't have to be. But I do want you to play with your feet width. Maybe a little narrower feet. Maybe a little wider feet. And of course, with your feet comes your legs. Play around with your feet position to squeeze your hamstrings and glutes. They are also in the core category. In 3-ish, 2-ish, 1-ish, and breathe. You'll be on your Supermans. Remember, we do have another round at the end. Ready? Go on the Supermans. Upper back, middle back, lower back, glutes. You guys are cruising. There's no rush. Pace is great. About 3, 2, 1, and breathe. When you're ready, you're on your left side 10 rows. After your left 10 rows, you're on your last leg combo of the day. Either the narrow squat, wide squat, or the squat stiff-legged. Ready, 10 left rows. Ready, set, go. More core is the bent row stiff-legged deadlift position. That's the most core position. I didn't say it was the best position. Your body has to work harder, right? You can get low on that lunge position, or you can be supported. In 3, 2, 1, and breathe. I'm going to do one more narrow squat, wide squat combo. You can do the squat, stiff-legged combo. It's your last leg combo. 20 total reps. Ready, set, go. Squat and squat. For me, this helps loosen up all the hips and back and all those things, especially with the combo of the Supermans and the hip bridges and the V-ups and the squats and the stiff-leggeds and the rows that we're doing. So today required a lot of that core muscle, right? A lot of work was done. Nice. Let's say you've got about 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Last left row, 5, one more ab combo, and then stay on the ground with your heavy weights. Last pull. Ready, set, go, and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. You've got your V-ups, your hip bridges, and your Supermans. Last time, and then you can stay on the ground for your last thing. Ready, set, go. Again, if you can't do V-ups, don't want to do V-ups, you got your slow sit-up scissors. And breathe. And breathe. In 5, 4, roughly, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Hip bridges. Squeeze your glutes. With your glutes, you either get your hamstrings or your back. I definitely want your hamstrings. However, I do want your core, which is the muscles surrounding your spine, to activate too. Play around with your feet width. Narrower, wider. In 3, 2, 1. You'll be on your Supermans for the last time. Upper back, middle back, lower back, glutes, and breathe. In 4, roughly, 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax. Wow, good work. We're not done. Good job though. 105 right rows, 105 left rows, 120 legs, and 180 abs. Jana Marie, I know you love my summaries. We have a pull-push combo. We're going to do the opposite of this workout tomorrow, so you'll see, right? You know me and my themes. We have 100 total movements. I saw eye rolling, and or how if you want to count it as 50 revolutions. So in my world, this is 5-6 minutes. That puts us at that 9:45-ish time. I'm going to keep going to 5 minutes of stretching because it's really good for you, and I've got a lot of good feedback. So lat pullover to a push, which we've done before. We've done it recently. 100 total movements and or 50 revolutions. That would be a lot of back pulling with minimal pushing. I know you're tired of me talking. Here it is. Lat pullover to a press. You're gonna reach as far as you can reach and pull, and that was slow, and then there's your push, which are smooth. We have done these things before. Why are we having to repeat lots of stuff? Well, I'm sure you don't have a lat pull down machine. And of course, at the gym, you've got a couple of those options, right? There's different handles, there's different machines, there's different ways of doing your lats. Same idea of the rows. You have your bent rows and your supported rows. At the gym, you have machine rows and cable rows and bar rows and TRX rows. Lots of things. I know you don't mind. I'm just giving you the education. I hope you're counting. You got 100 total movements and or 50 revolutions. I expect a break or two, especially if you have a heavy weight in your hands, which I hope you do. You're only doing this once, so let's do it right. Okay? You got lat pullovers to a smooth press. Take your time. Enjoy the moment. You're on the home stretch. When this is done, we're going to stretch. You all right, girl? Yeah. Are you hungry? No. No? You're not hungry? No. Eggs? No? Babe, I didn't buy any bacon today. All right, take your time. I'm going to say you're probably hovering around 40 total movements, right? Give or take, right? Or 20 revolutions. What's that?
When are you done?
We're done in about 7 minutes, okay? And then we're going to get our painting, right? We're going to get this stuff done.
Is someone going to come and help us?
Yeah, there's us. Keep working. You'll be seeing some fun pictures soon. Dane and I have built, or building her, or both their loft beds.
Can I go be that?
Not right now. It's been a very good, fun project. And instead of it being plain wood that they could play on a little bit, we are painting. And of course, we've got pink, Diva, right? Diva pink. We have the...
And we have gold and purple.
And gold and purple.
Diva purple.
No, Diva's a pink. Anyhow, it's been a very fun project. I'm just talking as you guys are working. I'm going to say you're hovering around 60-ish total movements, 30-ish revolutions. If I'm wrong, give or take, that's fine. We're going to get this done and we're going to stretch for a little bit. At any time, if you have to leave, so be it. Just blow me a kiss, say goodbye. But again, you're going to finish this. Mathematically, that was 260 back reps. 105 right, 105 left, 50 pullovers. You got the 50 pushes, which tomorrow we'll do the single side pushes. You'll see that one tomorrow. You got your 120 legs, hopefully some weight progressions and degressions and movements. 180 abs core, and that's not counting the 140 rep warm-up we did. So people say you're not working out at home. No. Again, 80-ish total movements probably, give or take. Probably 40-ish revolutions here on the home stretch. It's okay if you're already done. That means you went fast. I have a timer going here. Again, this is 5 to 6 minutes of work. If you're still there, awesome. That means you did it slow. Hopefully you did it heavy. You're not penalized either way. I'll start your stretches in about a minute. And if you've already started, cool. Nice. Probably 90-ish total movements, 45 revolutions, plus or minus, especially if you did it heavy and you did it slow and you're breathing and you're working. You got Kavita with the shorter arms legs. You have Tudor with the longer arms legs, right? There's length of motion. There's weight of motion. There's desire to have motion. Alrighty, you're gonna breathe. You're gonna finish up here soon. We're gonna think about stretching to finish off our day. Just a couple minutes of it. Nice. I'm gonna let you finish up and breathe. Grab that sip of water, because water is good for you, right? Again, at any time if you have to leave, just say goodbye. I'm gonna start your stretches in about 20-ish seconds. Unless I hear a bunch of screaming that you're not done yet. they can see me, but because of how we're doing this, their cameras and microphones are off, so they don't get any feedback. So, because you could do this different ways. Yeah, they can turn their video on, but then if they talk, then everybody else sees their video. So it's currently set up like this. Alrighty, if you are ready, we have just a couple of our stretches, nothing magical. If you ever want to leave, say goodbye. We're going to hold everything about 20-25 seconds, so a little shorter than what we normally do. I'm on my right hamstring stretch. Long stretches. You can't call it the hurdler stretch. The left leg would be back on the hurdler stretch. Light, long stretches. Last week, the first time we did them for over a minute. That was long on our hip day. The second time we did it a little bit less. And today is just a little bit less. We're just getting through it. And we're going to switch legs. Left leg hamstring stretch. Light, long stretches. Breathe. Hey, if you want to get your painting, you better get your clothes on. Okay? Can you put on clothes that can get messy with paint? Right, so not your nice clothes, right? If you want to get painting decks, we got to go change your clothes. Alrighty. And breathe. Your right leg is going to go over your left, and you're going to reach and look over your right side. So that right side leg is over your left, and you're reaching or rotating to your right side. Again, everything is long and everything is light. Breathe. At any time, say goodbye. Some of you might even be finishing up the pullover press, right? If you were heavy and slow, that took a while. And that's okay. Nice. And when you're ready, you're on the other side. Left leg goes over your right, and you're going to reach and look over your left. This hopefully feels pretty good with all the core and glutes and hammies and the back exercises we did. Nice. When you're ready, you'll be laying down on your back, and you want to pull that leg up. Don't push it down. Pull it up. And if you want to straighten that leg a little bit, cool. I definitely want your hamstrings and your glute. You want to keep the down leg down so you're getting that hip and you're pulling leg, hamstrings, and glutes. And breathe. Nice. Wasn't the hardest day. Wasn't intense like Monday, but it should have been a nice, good, thorough lifting day. We'll do the opposite tomorrow. You're going to pull that leg across your body. Oh, it's my favorite. It feels good. But you can't start with this. You got to relax those muscles so you can get into this. I like to combo with a little IT band massaging when I do this stuff.
No.
You got your semi-tendinosis, and you have your IT band on this outside there that get real tight. Oh, my.